Here he is, my new guru, G-U-R-U.
Easy. I'm not a guru.
Yeah, I know. Peter's just taken me through something that is about reduction. I've already told you that he's got this whole thing about never going 100, only going 80, because 80 is where we actually stay with ourselves and we don't go into our minds and that kind of thing. So we've just been discussing the motto, no pain, no gain, that we've all bought, and we believe that this is the truth. Peter's got a really interesting story around the 1950s.
About no pain, no gain?
Yeah.
Now, most of it, from the things that I've read, from just stories I've heard, pretty much up until the 1950s, this is off the American Medical Association, which pretty much told the rest of the world sort of which way to go. But until about 52, they told you don't exercise. They told you actually go and have a cigarette, because it'll actually, otherwise you'll increase your heart rate. And then in about the 1950s, the American medical insurance companies discovered the effects of smoking and effect of heart attacks and all that type of stuff, and came up with a thing of cardiovascular exercise. It was basically increasing your heart rate, increasing your breathing rate to get you a somewhat physical fitness. Yeah, and everyone swallowed that one. No one even questioned it. Everyone just went whole hog. Well, you couldn't. But the people that questioned it were basically shot down. And the yogis sort of went, yeah, all right, but we don't sort of go fully with that. But no one sort of followed what they were doing then. Everyone was sort of just stuck on that module. Now, and the pretty much thing was no pain, no gain. You're not getting any pain, you're not getting any gain, which to a certain degree works, but most people go excessive. And what it usually created was tension. It creates tense muscles. So the whole gym industry is based around, not all of it, but a lot of tense muscles, muscles that are tense, but that creates a tense mind, creates tense emotions, the whole thing becomes tension bound, which creates addictions, because when you're tense, you become addicted to those things. You have to. So you have to keep going and going and going, otherwise the whole thing falls apart quite quickly. So people that do that sort of exercise can become unfit very quickly, so they get addicted. Toning's a little bit different. Toning's when your muscles are toned, so they can move your bones comfortably. They work good with your cardiovascular system. Your nerves and your cardiovascular system are working together rather than actually having a struggle. And the main thing is then you can actually concentrate on the exercise. So when you're doing yoga, the whole thing is it's not an exercise to get tense in and to see how good you are in it. It's more an exercise to concentrate on, can you meditate on that position? And as it gets more comfortable and gets more balanced, you can concentrate on it better, and then you'll know which way to go. And that creates a toned body, which is a little bit different than a tense body.
And Peter's whole thing is, his mantra continuously is, it's concentrating on your breathing, and everything you're doing is about the ease, the connection of the body and the breath and the ease. You do nothing without easy breathing.
No, sometimes you do.
Yeah, like what?
More advanced practice.
Oh, yeah, but what?
Easy practice.
Sure, but what we're doing.
But even advanced practices, when your breathing becomes reduced and you're breathing more comfortably, then you're doing advanced exercise. You watch Usain Bolt run. You ever seen that guy? He looks so efficient, so easy. Any elite athlete, their cardiovascular system and their neuromuscular system are very working together. They're not fighting each other. They only fall apart when they lose the whole thing, like the cardiovascular system. So and that's when they'll lose technique.
I didn't mean that. I meant like as in everything we're doing is about having an easy breath. Like so everything you do here is
ideally.
Ideally,
because then you can concentrate better.
Yeah.
As soon as your breathing goes, you can't concentrate.
So Peter's like a mad surfer, so we're just doing this really quick one now. He's about to go surfing, and I've got some sessions for the rest of the week. And he's given, and what this is about for me is reducing the practice I do. As I've said to you, I realise now that everything I've been doing for so long has been inflaming my body and not healing it. He's given me stuff which I think to myself, fuck, it's for geriatrics, and my ego comes in and just goes, what? I want to do more, but this is where I am, and this is where I'm starting, and I'm just a brand new beginner all over again, and I'm going to surrender to this. Just watch me.